Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. As I begin to blaze this fire tonight up, gather around and be sure to contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And for starters, I would like to say we are underneath a full moon today. And I would like to pick up on these energies to see what potent messages they have for us today. And with that being said, let's get right into the stones. And the message that's speaking the loudest says that your spirit guides or your spirit team are giving you a lot of support right now. Some of you need a spiritual support system, and the other world is picking up on your energy. And they're granting you your energetic wish, is what I'm seeing here. And not only that, they're speaking to your makeup, is what I'm downloading. It's as if your DNA or you're genetically coded in a very specific manner at this time in order for you to seal the deal on this contract that you have between you and the other world. There's something surrounding a mission here, and you being wired a particular way to ensure the success of this mission. Not only that, what I'm also seeing here is that the wealth of information and wisdom that comes to you like fire, it blazes through you. Whether it shows up to you in your dreams, in your visions, what I'm downloading is that some of you have a very heightened intuition. Yeah. Almost as if you're a scientist. There's something in here that is scientifically coded for you. Almost as if you're a wizard. Almost as if you're this highly charged being that has a deep and profound connection with the other world. Yeah, and however these informations or these systems come to you is for you to be able to download and dissect, to properly nurture, so that the paradigm that you live in can receive it. Yeah, is what I'm seeing here. And your platform of power is in the earth, meaning that there's something about you being grounded, sure of yourself, confident. Confident in who you are, confident in you belonging here. Yeah, what I'm downloading or the message that I'm receiving is that you might have been a little bit naive, a little bit mediocre, a little bit of an amateur before. It's like I'm seeing a deer trying to walk for the very first time. It's a little wobbly at first. But now, you're able to gallop across the pasture, across the terrain, knowing exactly where you're going. Because the platform of power is on top of your path of clarity, suggesting to me you know why you're here. You know the task that you have to fulfill at hand. You have a to-do list when you wake up every day to ensure that you're meeting your markers. It's like I'm feeling some of you have a very particular mission that you're focused on. And that is why you're coded a particular way. You're coded a certain way so that you're unable, or you have the inability to stray away from this path. There is something about importancy. Yeah, it's important that you fulfill this mission. It's important that you stay on the path that you're on. And you're coming to terms with this level of knowledge, coming to terms with this level of information, grounding you in the reality that you live in. Because as you descend, or as you break free out into the world, your energy is more in alignment with an esoteric energy. What I'm seeing, your energy is very unique. It doesn't necessarily fit in with the current status, the current paradigm that you live in. And something about your creativity keeps you above the threshold of the current consciousness that you live in. There's something here that keeps you safe, safeguarding you. It's like a safe house, a halfway house for you. And your creativity is in the midst of that, cultivating a certain level of prosperity, a certain level of peace, a certain level of security for you, preventing you from sinking down to the generic version of what spirituality means in this paradigm. Yeah. And what I would like to do is, what is this creativity that is keeping the collective afloat at this time? The cards that came out were 222, consider all options and knowing the difference. Yeah, you are different. And you're something about your consciousness, something about your frontal lobe is sinking into this truth, to this reality. 222 means divine alignment with what you're here to bring. What creative outlet that you have is a part of your purpose. So those of you who are doing things outside of your professional work, whether you're drawing, painting, singing, creating, diving into other forms of spiritual systems to advance your knowledge, consider all options at this particular time in terms of you expressing out this energy that you have, because it's keeping you above, allowing you to rise from the density of this paradigm, because it's about a mission. It's about you staying on a path, fulfilling the task at hand, knowing that you have a key to unlock what is hidden beyond the veil of the current consciousness. Yeah. And this speaks to you grounding yourself back into reality. This is what you're going to be met with as your energy reaches the people. And what keeps you going, what keeps you pushing forth is your devotion. You have a heart for humanity. Your heart is big. You love people. You care about family. You care about community. You care about people rising above their circumstance. And the wisdom that you have developed and gained from you, successfully defeating all the tribulations in your path, has afforded you this certain level of action, allows you to take an organizational stance in a way to propel your wisdom out It's as if you can acknowledge or see the light. You can see beyond the physical in order for you to stay in tuned with the reality of your existence. Yeah. And another message that is pushing through here very loudly in terms of your power. You're a very powerful person. I'm picking up on a group. It's not one person. It's a group of you in the collective that have honed in on the power that you have very consciously, aligning you with the healing capacity that you have, connecting you to your gift. Yeah, you know that there's something in you that is here to deliver a gift. There is a genius here that is connected to your gift. So the message sings a tune that says, as you step into your gift and dispense that thing that you're here to offer, the genius in you will shine. There is the message about a scientist here. And you know at the top of your head, you're smart. You're very smart. Intellectual is what I'm seeing here. And it takes a certain set of skill set to not call people outside of their names when they do something a little bit silly, for lack of better words. Some things to you are really silly. I don't want to say stupid, but it's a little bit low vibrational for you. Your mind can wrap itself around a problem 20 times over and solve it within seconds is what I'm seeing here. While it takes other people quite a bit of time to come into understanding, they need a little bit more time to process the information. You can decode high degree of science within your membrane quite swiftly. And it's hard to articulate that to people in conversation as you descend down, as you step outside into the world. You'll be in conversation and your body will already have the answer, and people are still having meetings beyond meetings trying to come up with the solution. On one end, you don't want to reveal to them the sophistication of your energy by answering the problem at hand or telling them the solution, because what you will come to find is that you'll be given more tasks outside of your mission, and you don't want that. This is very unique, and part of me for laughing because I can understand this energy. Gifted is what I'm seeing here. But something about your challenges in relationships with people. See, this high level of science, this high level of genius and knowledge makes people come to you. It's not only your genius, it's also the fact that you have either come to terms with the fact that this knowledge you have found a way to make quite a bit of money for yourself. You have found a way to use this energy to financially benefit yourself. And people can see that abundance in you. That's one message that I'm downloading. And on the other end, this scientist or this knowledge within you has given you the confidence and the assuredness and the security in you. And people are gravitating towards you because of that. The confidence in the way you speak about yourself. The confidence in knowing that you're going to figure it out, whatever problems arise. You don't have these type of issues that most people struggle with. I see more of your challenge being around articulating this part of yourself. Knowing that if you utter these words, you're going to be met with a certain level of avoidance or certain level of energy that will deplete you nonetheless. It's not uplifting because they may call you a know-it-all. You think you know everything. And then it resorts down to people feeling away. They go into their feelings when you logically explain what's going on. This is a very daunting path that I can feel for some of you. It's not that you have empathy, you have compassion. But some of this is kind of reductive to you. I'm sorry. All these energies around you is a challenging piece for you because you're navigating more people than most people have to deal with, is what I'm seeing. You have to deal with so many different systems. Family system, work system, community, spiritual, operating from one dimension to the next. All these different systems is radiating your energy on a very heightened path. And you, even in all of this, have accepted your mission. You've accepted your role, but now it's a part of the doing. It's the daunting piece of it because it comes with people. Your life would be much more easier if you could do what you need to do and go on about your day. But because the healer in you exists, you have to connect with thousands of people. Your energy is too potent for you to think that you only have to deal with one or two people. You might as well get rid of that narrative. You're even seeing that come or show up in your world because the way these stones are piled up against you lets me know the amount of people that are leaning on or yearning for this energy that you have. Because it's so transformative. And at the center of this energetic, of all these shells is your obstacle. It's as if, I don't know if some of you are familiar with the Game of Thrones when Jon Snow took out his sword and began to see himself against the army of people. Yeah, this is about spiritual warfare, light against darkness. And because your energy is of the light and your energy is so transformative, there is darkness at the center. And people may come to you at a low frequency. You may experience low vibrational interactions, meaning that you may be having a friendship and they may be feeling a certain way about what you said. Because you're a truth teller, you're not necessarily trying to hurt people's feeling. But due to the energy that you have and the low density or the lack of work that people have done on themselves, you're always going to be met with this lower level frequency. And that is a lot to deal with from all these people. And it's because the obstacle is at the center of this crowd. It's like you're battling. If you look past the people, what you will see is that you're battling against the darkness. I'm going to pull some cards to see what this deeper, this kind of intense energy is that is beyond the community of people that you don't necessarily see. You may get caught up in the day-to-day interactions, always trying to explain yourself, articulate yourself so people don't misconstrue what you're saying because they don't have the mental wherewithal to understand at a certain level. What is this obstacle that the collective is facing when they're in front of people or when they're around many different energies? The cards that came out is science, obviously, mind games, deep thinking, and cleanse absorb energies. Is exactly what I'm speaking to. Because your energy is so sophisticated, it registers on the cosmic plane as a scientist. It's as if you have a degree in biology, a PhD in science here. Though you haven't obtained your certificate or your diploma or your degree in this realm, it doesn't mean you haven't been awarded it. You can measure your degree of success in the spiritual world of science by the amount of people gravitating towards you from your deep thinking. There is something here about the way you think that is different from the paradigm that you live in. And though people may not understand you on the first layer, it may take them going up absent or going quiet or going away from you for a time period so that they can gather the energy up enough to find the courage to allow themselves to understand what you're saying. You see, because you're not dealing with, you don't do emotions when you're dealing with science. You do. It doesn't mean you don't have feelings. It's not what I'm gathering here. But due to your highly intuitive energy, you can pick up on what's happening with people without feeling a thing. Your first step is downloading the energy, reading the messages behind it. While other people are feeling away, you're still in thought about articulating what this energy is. While they play mind games around their feelings, pretending to understand what you're saying, it may take people quite some time to really fully understand the messages that are coming out of your mouth. They're going to go into their feelings first because they have not cultivated themselves enough to realize that messages that are coming from you are divine guidance. Yes, this is a lot to carry. And you have to take the time to properly hold a space for this type of energy as you go amongst the crowd. You have to understand that this is part of the territory. And protect yourself in a way to know that this darkness that is at the centerpiece of the energy on a cosmic level, that the community may be still falling victim to, you, my friend, are not on the same wavelength. So compassion, consideration, a little bit of patience is what you need as you integrate yourself beyond this obstacle. Because you are alerted to a higher science, a higher energy, a higher wisdom that is meant for the community. Period. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I hope this message resonated for those of you who have picked up or caught in this energy. And if you're still here with me tonight and have been able to process that highly charged, very potent message, please be sure to like, share, or subscribe. And comment below to let me know how or if that energy resonated with you. And what I will do at this time is I would like to shift the cards and shift this energy to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with you all at this particular time. What other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with the collective? Okay, the cards that came out were molecular level, Orion's belt, you're amazing, and free will. The higher energy it's conveying to me at this time is to let you know that due to the amount of heaviness and the challenges that come along with being a healer, it doesn't diminish who you are in your true intent, your true purpose. And you may not get the proper accolades, the proper affirmations, the proper respect that comes along with you being this type of person. Because it will challenge the consciousness. It will challenge the heavy energy. And if you're not careful, you will think that there is something wrong with you. You will turn that energy on yourself. But know that you're operating on a very molecular level. Some of you are coming or picking up energy from the Orion's belt up in the cosmos. Some of you are very high off in the stratosphere. And it's hard to find a medium as you integrate yourself into reality. But know that you do have free will. And a part of this free will is freeing yourself from the negative responses that happen by you having this highly charged energy. And don't feel bad about it. I wish there was a group of people up here, and I'm hoping this space is an opportunity for all of you who are operating on this very powerful energetic wave to have a space of solace away from the density of this paradigm. Because I can understand how you speaking your truth or you merely conveying what this energy is calling you to speak comes with a lot of challenges. It's like on one end, people want to be around this energy. But on the other end is when they get a whiff of the truth of this energy or this intensity of it. Heaviness is what will arise. So protect yourself and protect your energy and your integrity as you integrate yourself and know that you truly are amazing. And you're here on a very specific mission. And you are fulfilling your purpose. And that's quite remarkable to see. Hats off to you, and I'm very proud of you. For those of you who are enduring the challenges of a healer, that most people, we don't have the space to commune and talk about the downside of being a healer. Nonetheless, freedom is what you're seeking. And freedom is what you'll have. All right, thank you all for joining me in tonight's Healing Circle. And what I will do is come down and close out this Healing Circle. Thank you all for joining me and contributing your very amazing, powerful, strong energy to tonight's Healing Circle. And with that being said, I'm going to close out tonight's Healing Circle, and I will see you all at the next.